Which of your sugar-free staples can quietly train your brain to want more sweets? And which 3 actually help you step off the craving roller coaster? We'll count down 5 everyday items that often hide non-nutritive sweeteners linked with microbiome shifts, reduced satiety, and worse glucose control, and then reveal 3 clean choices that don't play games with your metabolism. If the label says 0, you still need to check the fine print. Let's open your pantry together. Number 1, sugar-free soda. You think zero-calorie cola is a harmless swap. But that 0 leans on aspartame, sucralose, or acesulfame K that hit your brain with sweet and deliver no fuel. Here's the truth. That split can train your appetite to chase more sweet and blunt fullness. 1 can a day becomes years of cues. Sucralose has been flagged for shifting insulin responses. Aspartame sits in long debates over safety, with cancer concerns raised in some analyses. Blends with acesulfame K dial up sweetness and tug at cravings like a stuck volume knob. Mechanism matters. Gut microbes adapt to sweet signals. When that mix shifts, blood sugar swings can worsen even without calories. Number 2, sugar-free candy with sugar alcohols. A candy that says no sugar feels safe in your bag. But the sweet comes from sugar alcohols like sorbitol, maltitol, or xylitol. Here's the truth. These don't hit blood sugar like table sugar, but they pull water into your gut and ferment. That means gas, cramps, and sudden sprints to the bathroom. Sorbitol and maltitol are known for this even at modest amounts. Xylitol adds a separate risk at home. 1 dropped piece can be deadly for dogs. Tolerance varies, and labels assume a tiny serving. Most people eat more than that, which stacks the dose and the discomfort. Reports link high long-term intake of certain sugar alcohols with worse glucose control. Treat candy like candy. Choose a small square of real chocolate and stop there. Number 3, no sugar added fruit snacks. The label says fruit. No sugar added. Safe, right? Here's the truth. Many fruit snacks lean on concentrated purees and juices. That strips fiber and texture, so the sugars rush in fast, like taking the brakes off your blood sugar. A single pouch can hold the load of several fruits, but it slides down quick. Some brands boost it further with stevia or sucralose. Your brain gets candy-level sweet, and later, a real apple tastes flat. That fast hit spikes glucose, then hunger. Layered non-nutritive sweeteners keep your sweet dial turned high and can push gut flora to adapt in the wrong direction over time. Bottom line, whole fruit wins. Need portable? Choose plain freeze-dried fruit and add a handful of nuts for balance. Now to the freezer case, where light ice cream isn't so light on trickery. Number 4, sugar-free ice cream with additives. A pint that says high protein, low calories, feels like a free pass after dinner. But the sweet punch often comes from sucralose, acesulfame K, or a sugar alcohol blend, with gums and stabilizers to fake creaminess. Here's the truth. Stacking sweeteners in one dessert amps the signal. Your brain learns to crave that hit tomorrow. Sugar-alcohol combos raise gas and cramp risk, and the cold makes you eat more before your gut sends a stop sign. Some research links sucralose with altered insulin and microbiome shifts. Additive mixes can slow or speed gastric emptying and blunt fullness. Net result? You snack more later. Number 5, sugar-free energy drinks. You want focus without sugar. The can says 0. Problem solved? Not quite. Here's the truth. Caffeine plus non-nutritive sweeteners is a 1-2 punch. Caffeine can mute hunger, while a sweet hit with no calories rebounds appetite later. Many cans stack aspartame, sucralose, and ACE K to crank sweetness and cover bitter notes. You sip all morning, skip lunch, then crash and raid the pantry. Your gut sees those sweet signals daily, and over time, glucose control and sweet preference trend the wrong way. Emerging research links these sweeteners to altered glucose tolerance and microbiome shifts. High caffeine pushes blood pressure and stress hormones. That's a rough combo for metabolic health. Checkmark 3. Sugar-free products that are safe. You asked for real solutions. Here are 3 that respect your gut and metabolism. They're simple, clean, and don't train you to chase sweet. First, plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. The protein keeps you full, and the tang helps retrain your palate away from dessert-level sweet. The live cultures support a healthier gut, which is the opposite direction of artificial sweeteners. Second, whole nuts and seeds. The fat, fiber, and minerals slow digestion and steady blood sugar. That calm, even fuel cuts the urge to graze. Regular nut eaters tend to keep weight steadier and show better heart markers. Third, unsweetened sparkling water. You get fizz without the bait. Add lemon, lime, or mint. A teaspoon of real juice is plenty. Bottom line, stock these 3 and cravings drop. Let's break each one down so you can shop smarter. Number 6, plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's not dessert, and that's the point. You're trading candy-level dairy for clean protein and tang. Here's the truth. Your tongue expects syrupy yogurt at first. Plain Greek gives you 15 to 20 grams of protein per cup, which helps you feel full and stay steady. Top with berries and cinnamon, not sweeteners. The live and active cultures feed gut diversity, a reset when your system has seen a lot of fake sweet. Think of it like tuning a radio back to a clear station after static. Protein also blunts the glucose spike at your next meal, so you don't chase snacks later. Fermented dairy with active cultures supports a healthier microbiome. Number 7, whole nuts and seeds. The best bar isn't a bar. It's a handful of whole nuts or seeds. You get real food, not a candy fix in disguise. Snack aisles push sweetened clusters and coated mixes. Those add sugars and cheap oils that hijack the benefits and keep cravings loud. Here's the truth. Almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds pack fiber, healthy fats, and magnesium. That trio slows digestion, steadies blood sugar, and cuts the urge to hunt sweets later. Regular nut intake links with steadier weight and better heart markers. And here's the kicker. Chewing whole pieces flips on fullness signals you don't get from powders or syrups, like turning on a lock that stops overeating. Number 8, unsweetened sparkling water. You want bubbles without the bait. Unsweetened sparkling water gives you the fizz and the lift without wiring your brain for candy. Your brain expects sweet with fizz when you've lived on diet sodas, so the first sips can feel plain. Stick with it. Carbonation adds bite and aroma, which scratches that soda itch. Add lemon, lime, or grapefruit slices. Toss in mint. Or use a small splash of real 100% juice, 1 to 2 teaspoons, so you keep flavor without training for high sweetness. Here's the truth. Pull non-nutritive sweeteners and your taste resets within weeks. Natural foods start to taste sweeter. Hydration also cuts snack urges that were just thirst in disguise. After a short reset, the aftertaste and the cravings fade. Bottom line coming up. A simple rule you can use on every label.